What's up, guys? So it's me, Amivii, and in this video, I'm gonna try and help out my other Krasue mains. I know there's like only like 5 of us left, but why not? So there's this. So Krasue's power is really strong in a 1v1 sense, but it's able to be disrupted so easily, and it works pretty well. So let me explain how her power works before I get into why body blocking is so strong. So the Krasue has this other form than her body, which is her head form, right? And it has like a really powerful lunge that can slide, curve, and go fly low and go fast. But if you want to be able to use this power and damage with it, you first have to infect the person with your leech, right? Which is a regurgitate, which are like the red like little guts on your back. So if the head form can only damage people that are leeched, that have the red on their icon or have the red under the red organs or guts on their back, they can get damaged by me, right? While I'm in head form, right? But someone that isn't can just jump right in there and take 3 full hits, by the way. 3 full hits without taking any damage, by the way. No damage. And the reason why is because in head form, when you try to apply leech, it takes 3 successful hits. And that is a really long time. So yeah, that's just completely just like denies her power. But there are solutions to this. Number 1, you can immediately switch back to body if you suspect someone's in a body block or you see someone actively trying to do it. And make sure you have them infected so that while you're in head form, they won't bother you at all. But there are some rare cases where there will actually be like a whole coordinated team, like a Swift, and they have one person doing gens and then 3 people are busy trying to keep the Krasue occupied. To have this more simple to understand, we'll have Survivor A, Survivor B, and Survivor C, and Survivor D. So Survivor A gets in chase first, right? And they're leeched, and you're in head form chasing them. And then Survivor B comes in, and then you obviously go back to body form to infect them, right? But then when you try to go attack either one of them, person C comes back to back that person up. And before backing that person up, they will probably eat a mushroom to try and cleanse their infection so that it'll make it even harder for you and you have to go back to body, because remember that whenever you transform back to head, you make a mushroom where your body decomposes. But to not let this affect you that bad, you have to remember that whenever someone's cleansing and they're like green, you can still hit them. They can still get hit. When you hit them with either your melee in your body form or your intestinal whip, it actually resets their infection back to leech tier 1. So just keep that in mind. Do not forget that just because they ate a mushroom doesn't mean you can't hit them anymore. Whenever they're cleansed, it's basically like playing on a timer. You have like a little amount of time before it goes back and you have to push back to body. Or stay in head if you want to play it the hard way. So this might seem like it's inevitable because you're just making more mushrooms every time you transform back. But you have to keep in mind that you can go ahead and target someone else, or either just slug, or you just play body, because eventually pallets will run out, because person D may be doing gens, but every gen solo takes 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is enough time, more than enough time to get it down on someone. So when you're in that situation, that rare situation, because I know some people have it a lot when it comes to Swifts, but as long as you have good chase power and you're like good at chasing with her, and you know you can just switch targets, or you can just make sure you get the leeches early, you can pressure all 3 of them quickly. It shouldn't be that hard to deal with. But yeah. Alright, so now that I've explained how everything works, I would like to put you guys through some quick time events so that you guys can learn yourself or like test yourself. And I'll also explain every option or answer or why some things are wrong to do. And I hope you have fun. Alright, so if your answer was not leeching Nancy before hitting her, then you are 100% correct. Whenever you go back to body form while trying to stop a body block, make sure you actually infect both people or everyone there, just so you can make sure that none of them can intercept your chase later on. See how well that worked? I hit her with my head form while she was still cleansing her infection, and it reset it right back and took a health state. Double value right there. I gotta stay in M1 because Zarina's over here being annoying. There we go. Now she can't bother me anymore. Even though you might push the person that's leashed in another direction, the body blocker can still hover around the general loop area to go ahead and jump in as soon as the person that's leashed is in trouble. So make sure you stay in body a little bit and make sure everything's clear. Alright guys, that's enough quizzing. I hope you learned from this video. If not, please leave me some feedback in the comments so I can try and make my videos better. And I hope your matches go well and you get 4Ks. Bye!